Alrighty, here we are. So we are in the an inn here in what's this city's name again? Kambala, that's it. Yeah, I remember it was a weird name. This whole area has a very interesting aesthetic to it. But yeah, as you can see, it's actually really cold. In fact,
Try to stay away from the eaves of the houses. The snow on the roofs could tumble down on you.
Why would anyone build a city in such a high place? Well, I guess maybe it's just more impressive that way.
I've actually been smacked by falling snow like that. It was quite the surprise when it happened. But yeah, I can only imagine how heavy the blanket of snow must be with the amount they get up here. This place is basically like the Himalayas or something. Thank you for braving the elements to visit us today. Can I just you a nice warm room for 300 gold a night? But yeah, so just as a quick little recap, um, long story short, when we were in Jiandu, we've actually had a fair bit of stuff happen. Um, so we found out Alvin was working with Exodus, and basically just because the medicine needed to take care of his mom is only able to be made by Exodus. So yeah, that's kind of rough for him. Um, Elise ended up getting uh Tipo kidnapped, and we found out that turns out Tipo basically just kind of regurgitates her thoughts in a. I mean, there's not really even much of a filter. As I kind of said last time, um, it's sort of the whole like Elise is the quiet, more like introverted self, whereas Tipo was her more extroverted self. So Tipo would go and say a lot of stuff she wanted to say, but was too scared. And then yeah, I mean everything else was basically just kind of like normal stuff. We competed in a tournament to try and get the wyverns we needed, but much shenanigans happened. We almost got assassinated. And now, in order to get said wyverns, we need permission from the king. So that's why we're here in Kambalar. Because they are the royal wyverns.
Jurgen still isn't back?
Not yet.
Elise, want to do some sightseeing?
Miss Elise, why not join Leia?
Elise is in her
Come on,
padding phase.
Elise. Gosh, now that Tipo's giving us the silent treatment, I guess I need to pick up the slack.
You talk more than before?
Uh-oh.
Impossible.
Nah. Hey, just because Tipo's gotten quiet doesn't mean you have to.
I get that.
I'd love to hear more about you, Elise, in your own words.
Shut up, Leia. You're the one holding us all back after all.
That's rude.
Huh?
Elise, that was uncalled for. You should apologize.
You must have really crossed the line if Mama Mila's scolding you.
I hate Mila. And Leia, too.
Hey, where you going?
Ouch. That stung a little. Not gonna lie.
Please, do not let it get to you.
I'm fine. We need to get Elise back.
Just treat it like a, kid throwing a fit, which is true. She is. But still doesn't make it that much easier considering I just feel bad for Elise right now. Where might she be? I can only really guess. It's been. Oh wait, there we go. It's Zhao.
No reason to be alarmed. This is purely a chance encounter. Nothing more.
Why do they keep those flowers alive in this cold?
Elise, I'm sorry about before. I can't imagine how lonely you must be without the old Tipo. I know I have a bad habit of opening my big mouth without thinking. Please forgive me. No. Come on, don't say that. I'll beg if I have to. I thought you and Mila were my friends. I hate you. I hate you. Can't you see that I'm just worried sick about you? Liar! You don't care about me at all. I don't want to be friends anymore.
Miss Elise, everyone is being kind to you right now because you have them so concerned. You say that you feel hurt, but have you considered your own actions? Do you realize that Tipo's words were just as hurtful to Miss Leia?
I hurt Leia?
Yep.
Well, hurt is a strong word, but you took the wind out of my sails, that's for sure. I had no idea.
Why don't you try apologizing to her?
But I said such horrible things.
I am certain she will forgive you if you ask nicely. Forgiveness is the sign of a true friend.
Leia, I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? Sure, but under one condition. From now on, I want you to tell me more about yourself using your own voice.
Huh. You're not the boss of her. You're only 3 years older.
Tipo, stop! Elise?
Honestly, I would expect there to be a
Yes?
bigger difference.
Even if it's only 3 years, I'm still older than you. Right.
Bossy Leia, scary Leia.
There's a lesson here, child. Never take your friends for granted.
Now I'm curious how old Jude is.
So what do we do now? Jurgen still hasn't
Wait,
gotten
is
back
Jude
yet.
like a
We could
15-year-old?
just barge into the
medical
castle
student?
ourselves.
For the 100th time, let's not cause any trouble for Jurgen.
That's no good? It sounded like a good idea to me.
Let us storm the castle. We just head back to the. Oh, we literally are just storming the castle, are we?
Tipo, please! Stop saying mean things to Leia!
But that's on you, Elise.
No! I don't want to insult my friends!
But at the bottom of your heart, don't you want to?
No! You're wrong! Don't say things like
Elise
that!
has no filter.
Bad, Tipo, bad! Hey, take it easy, you two! But Tipo's been saying horrible things! It's alright. I don't mind.
Always meddling with us just 'cause you're a few years older.
But I like it when Leia meddles.
Yep, she really does feel that way.
Oh, thanks, Elise. Guess I'll keep right on meddling then.
She's just so awkward because she doesn't know better.
Dude, we're such great pals!
Oh,
Hey! Why do you always chomp my face?
As a sign of affection.
I've never seen Tipo get so close with anyone else before. So that was like a Tipo kiss.
It was? My first kiss was stolen by Jude?
more like the other way around.
Stolen? That should be my line. I can't believe I'm having this conversation with a puppet.
Don't be coy, Jude. You have to take responsibility.
Yep, you gotta marry Tipo.
Jude.
This
Responsibility? Responsibility for what?
this is the Tipo ending. That's just the route that we are on now. I hate to break it to you, but yep. The when they say OTP, they just mean O Tipo. I don't make the rules. I just recite them perfectly. The citizenry is prepared to fight alongside guys.
That's quite the line.
And they just let us
I
pass?
guess this king really does listen to his people.
The king of Auj Oule is well known for his charisma. It is said He unified this strife-torn country on the strength of his character alone.
A guy like that is sure to help us.
Charisma only goes so far. If his government is secretly producing children like Elise,
Yeah.
then he must answer for it.
Thank you.
That was a much older sounding thank
Sorry,
you.
we were getting antsy.
No, this is actually perfect timing.
Are we good to go with the wyverns?
Yes, I got royal approval. And something incredible happened when I requested an audience for Mila.
What is it?
When I told them your names, they said His Highness was looking forward to meeting you, too. Are you all famous in Rashagal or something?
I don't think so.
Perhaps
Wah,
word of the
wah.
tournament has reached His Highness. What a great honor for our clan. Anyway, I need to head back to Shandu to ready the wyverns.
This will certainly be a little bit more awkward than we probably were hoping.
Quite the unexpected welcome.
It's not a trap, is it?
I have a bad feeling about this as well.
You do? It beats not getting to meet him at all.
Keeping secrets from us again?
Of course. I have to maintain my mystique for the ladies.
Fair enough.
What does he mean?
They say men with secrets are attractive or something.
Oh boy.
I'm not exactly the right guy to ask.
Come on, let's go say hi to His Highness.
That's
Alvin, we really need you to be straight with us.
that's why they call him Highness.
Don't worry. I know you've put your trust in me.
You know, I don't think I've ever done the whole like
Considering the size of his country, Gaius's castle is actually pretty modest.
I think that's admirable.
yeah, I don't think I've ever done the whole like I'm gonna stare in the other direction and just talk to you like while you stare at my back thing with somebody. I know it's like one of those like really cool things or whatever, but I can't think of a moment where I've been like, other than just me shouting at somebody from the other side of the room, you know? It's like, oi! The sage Kresnik used his lance to stab a chimera so huge it blotted out the sky over Reze Maxia. When it fell to the ground, its body became the continent of Auj Oule. That's our creation myth, at least. I see. And you just kind of went with that? Ground is giant monster snake?
Halt! Citizens seeking an audience with the king are to wait in line outside the castle.
We were told the king wished an audience with us.
Is one of you Lady Mila?
That's me.
Very well. Please proceed.
What's the holdup?
I don't believe a doll is appropriate at a royal audience. I thought we might leave it here.
You sure? It's okay.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, let us meet this king.
No Tipo for the king. King's too good for Tipo, I guess.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Zhao.
I am Zhao the Immovable, of the Chimeriad.
Chimeriad.
Chimeriad?
They killed our Chimera!
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
It's our boy Gaius! Definitely imposing.
It is a great honor to meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Ah, and you are the ebon wing of Auj Oule, Wingle the Nova.
You must be the king of Auj Oule.
My name is Gaius, King of Auj Oule. Welcome, Maxwell.
You have requested an audience with the king, have you not? Now please, state your business.
Boosters made in your country have already fallen into Rashagal hands. If a war were to break out between your nations, then the results would be catastrophic for everyone.
Oh. And you came all the way here just to tell me that in person?
Yes, Your Highness.
We're planning to destroy one of Rashagal's weapons, a really big one at that. Once that thing's gone, we know that Rashagal's king wouldn't dare declare war on you. In fact, we hope that you might, help us?
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one other matter we'd like to discuss. It is in regards to the booster laboratory within the Royal Hunting Grounds.
Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
Well, I didn't see that one coming. What does any of this have to do with you, Spirit?
I am Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike.
Really? Spirits protecting humans? Now that is quite an interesting tale.
You forsook your duty as king, and then you toyed with the lives of your own people, didn't you?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it. You imagine it as a mad scientist's lab, but I assure you the experiments were entirely humane.
Even though they were
You expect
abducted?
us to take your word for this?
But I was...
This girl, she was that test subject?
Yes, she was.
Even in Hamil, Elise was forced to live in a tiny room. Don't you consider that
Cruel?
well, yes.
Tell me something, boy. Have you ever considered what it takes to achieve happiness?
Realism,
To
man.
achieve happiness?
Yes, to try and live a satisfying life. How do you think one can achieve that? Do you even know?
Well,
Depends
It
on the
takes
person.
freedom to make your own decisions, and to form your own beliefs.
exactly. It takes freedom.
Well, I disagree. When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble, until there is nothing left.
What do you mean? Nothing left?
Nothing.
A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty.
So what, take away all of his choices?
True happiness comes from following a noble path across an entire lifetime without getting lost.
Yeah, but
My
what if it's
country
not a path
does
that
not
you want?
produce failures.
Yikes.
It is the king's duty to show his people the proper path. I must keep them from becoming completely trapped. Now, let me tell you in no uncertain terms why I've called you here. Maxwell, I know you stole the key from the laboratory in Rashagal. Now hand it over immediately.
No, I won't. The key was not meant for human hands. When faced with the power that can destroy the entire world, no human can control him or herself.
It seems
Very
as though
true.
you haven't heard a thing that I just said, Spirit.
What he says spirit is so
Something about royal
derogatory.
guidance and noble paths. I've heard it before. You humans never change. I've watched you for 2,000 years.
All right. Then why don't you just tell us where the key is?
What?
Triple
Alvin.
agent.
What
Or
are you doing?
But you can't!
Alvin.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my job.
Alvin, who did Maxwell entrust the key to?
The handmaid Ivor. He's probably sulking back in Nia Kara as we speak.
Al, what are you doing here?
Hey, Pressa. Long time no see.
Pressa, what is it?
Ignore them. Give your report.
The Rashigal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashigal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
A great spirit. But no one has successfully summoned the 4 great spirits for 2 decades.
Impossible. I would have known if the 4 great spirits had been released. Could it be the Lance of Kresnik? Is it possible that Nautical has made a new key?
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. Send word to all the clans.
wartime, baby.
I am going to crush anyone who dares to harm my people.
You know, Hamel's so far away, it's
Well
hard to even think that.
We will no longer have any need for the likes of you.
Remember that it was a part of Auj Oule.
But if His Highness were to have the spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
Tipo, no!
Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Just punch him. Bye,
Capture
Alvin.
Maxwell. Recover the test subject.
Alvin. Why are you always like this, Alvin? Alvin, I just let you back into the party. And this is what you do. I can't believe it.
Mission accomplished!
You knew that we'd have to escape, so that's why you left Tipo with the guard.
Yes, I knew that it would end up being Mila who treated with King Gaius. And when Mila fully expresses herself, well, I figured something would happen.
That's an understatement.
I see why you were cautious.
Yep, just as predicted.
Oh, I know what that's called. That means Mila's a troublemaker.
It's true.
Yo, Mila! Did you hear the whole thing?
I can't deny the truth of your words, but there is one thing I'd like to add. By that definition, wouldn't Tipo be a troublemaker as well?
This is true.
Well,
I guess that's...
What? You're not gonna defend me?
We're not. Tipo, you're a troublemaker. I'll say it as many times as I have to get inside your cotton-filled head. Time to beat the crap out of people just doing their job. You shouldn't have showed up to work today. Yo, you have dive kick combination powers, Mila? I never knew. Yeah. The aesthetics of freaking Auj Oule, like, just take Kambala or Jiandu and then compare it to Hamel. They're like completely different, like, aesthetics, places, like, you know. I mean, it's probably part of the problem of just there are only 2 countries in this world that caused that. But like, it's still kind of weird. Because from what I understand, there's only Rashigal and Auj Oule. Like, this world just got the 2. So
Excellent.
I could imagine that at some point maybe Hamel was its own thing and then it got like captured or conquered or Wait, I did. Oh wait, no, is it the side punch that does the lightning strike? I'm disappointed now. I was hoping it was the dive kick.
Is fighting the only answer?
Yes.
I feel much stronger.
You'd think you'd be used to this by now, Jude. Though I guess you still aren't exactly doing no harm either, so I mean. Yo, that slowdown. That's how you know we're using original hardware, baby. Look at this. We got 10 whole frames of data.
Onward.
Yeah, I'm not good at like eyeballing these kind of things, but I feel like this is probably like 30 frames per second. No gameplay normally, so that's just how the hardware is. Like this.
So Alvin really was a big fat liar.
I assumed he had his reasons, but this time he took it too far.
Stupid traitor, let me at him! Why would he betray us like that?
I'm afraid even I can't read his mind.
Let's just stand around
How
and
could
talk
he do
about
this to us? He better not show his face around us again.
Well. So, what was that about not causing trouble for our buddy? Door lock. That. Oh, the gondola?
It won't open.
If we can reactivate the 5 control stones, we may be able to unlock the gate.
Okay.
Pour your mana into the stones until they glow red.
Okay.
Just like at Fort Gandala.
Is that a thing we did
The
in
gate
Fort
will
Gandala?
not unlock, however, unless we all activate the stones at roughly the same time.
Please tell me this isn't a
Wait,
minigame.
I've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry. Just use your mana as you would when casting an art.
There's no time. We've only one chance.
Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Done.
Already?
I'm finished too.
Same here.
I did it.
Leia's like,
on,
how do? Come on, what?
I'm so sick of holding everyone back. Why? Why can't I do it? Mila,
Leia, relax.
I'm not good enough for this.
Quit thinking you're inferior to anyone here.
Thanks.
You're the best party member, Leia.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Wait. Some people call her Leia. Some people call her Leia. This is why I'm always confused on pronunciations.
Hurry up, you two!
Oh boy. Alright, well, we're back in the city. Hello, sir. Could I go and enjoy your finest nap establishments? No? Dang it.
Nobody leaves me behind at a party.
Pressa, was it? If you've been
You must be as cold as I am out here.
Then you've been after us ever since we escaped Fenmont.
Al sold you out to His Highness way back in Nia Khera.
He was on your side the whole time.
Hardly. That man's no ally.
Huh?
Is that freaking lightning?
I'll leave our relationship to your imagination.
I don't know the
All
voice
I'll
actor,
say
but
is
like
this.
lightning
Al
from
drifts
Final Fantasy
one
13?
group to the next like a ship without a compass. Trying to plot his course is impossible. Serves you right for trusting him.
It's obvious that the Lance of Kresnik is the greatest threat if war breaks out. Surely Maxwell realizes this.
Your territorial squabbles are of no interest to me. My only concern is keeping that thing out of human hands and preventing a miserable end for us all.
So high and mighty. It's time someone broke your arrogance.
Enough! You didn't become a veteran of countless battles through meaningless bloodshed. Has your youth gotten the better of you?
Don't lecture me on age, Ilbert. Your ways are old. Therefore, you falter.
Oh boy.
And then you flee.
I forgot this man had freaking I go silver hair for no reason mode.
What just happened?
A sudden burst of mana.
He has a booster.
Why? Who are you?
Naruto!
Yes.
I'm presuming that's probably
Long Dao?
I'm not even gonna be able to guess what language that is. I could say it's not Japanese.
I warn you, he's quite strong like this.
Can't understand a word he's saying, though.
You and me both.
You'll understand soon enough. Once we're all finished with you.
Press that was not exactly the most oh, we're just dead. And you're not supposed to lose the battle. Let's take a moment. How much? Yeah, let's spend these real quick. I'm sure there's nothing. Oh boy, this is gonna be a thing. This is what I get for not messing with this for like forever. It's what, 4 levels up? I do definitely appreciate that these kind of systems are like, ah yes, you can go and choose which way you wish to upgrade your character, what path you would like to follow. But then there's also times like this where it's like, all right, I just need to spend these. Let's just get these set up real quick. You know, just kind of move on. But the thing is that like auto level is always bad, like 110% bad. Like doesn't matter what game you're playing. Anytime it's like, oh yes, would you like to have the game decide how to spend these points for you? It's like, no, run away. Oh boy. Okay. You have even more. Oh my goodness. Elise, this is like looking over and then just being like, oh wait a minute, I didn't do my homework for the past 3 weeks. What is going on? Let's see here. Yeah, we want more intelligence. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I think probably the worst part about this though is the fact that because we died, and this is the whole like, you wish to retry the fight? Okay. You get to go and mess with all of your stuff in pure silence. you know? It's like not even a like a quaint little, you know, just a little tune to keep you moving on. All right, let's get you. Yeah, let's get you some more defense. Yeah. I'm gonna get beat up again, I can just tell. Renewed confidence, not likely. I'll just give a little more. There you go. Alright, old man. And crit. And next level. Let's also have you appreciate the fine art of not dying. And oh, this will give him a new spell as well, so that's good. That's at least something. Okay, you're not as bad as I thought you were gonna be. You're in the same spot as Jude. Though I am admittedly just as bad at remembering to go and use Mila most of the time. She's all right, but like not my favorite character to like play as or have in the party. It's weird too because it's like I feel like she does like really good damage, but you know, it's one of those things where like with AI controlled characters, she could literally just spontaneously do whatever the hell she feels like, and there's no real guarantee it'll be what we need. I don't think you can go as crazy as like the Gambit system from Final Fantasy 12 with these characters. All right, let's. Okay, good. We got all that defense stuff taken care of. We'll stay on this side a little bit. Good news is this is the last person. Okay, and you know what? I don't want to extend too far out, so we will just build up this way. And right there. Which means we can give you more health. Defense. We gotta beat up Sasuke. Otherwise he's gonna blow up the village hidden in the leaves. What else? How are we gonna manage if we do let him do that? And bam. Okay. Alright, let's see here. And nope, okay. You have a lot of points to spend. Alright, I thought I had like most of these turned on. Okay, and is there any? Okay, and okay, that and water guard. Soft guard, water guard. These other ones won't matter because the AI is not going to be doing like auto blocks. All right. All right. All right.
No fear.
I warned you.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
Can't understand a word he's saying, though.
No matter. You'll understand.
My dude.
Once we're all finished with you.
Ow. Could you stop stepping on me, please? I know some people are into that, but like this is not the time nor the place. Oh my goodness, chill. Oh my goodness, chill. Chill.
It's not over yet. Wake up!
Thank you. Oh my goodness, let me do the move. Let me do the move.
How careless of me.
Don't worry.
Stop running. You're almost. She's almost gone. Let me cast. Heal, heal, heal. Alright, that's one down. Thank you. Get out of here, Sasuke! I have no idea what you just said.
Changed. And his speech, too.
As mana dramatically increased, there can be only one reason, a booster.
I won't let anyone down.
Ugh.
I feel numb.
So there's always
Always room for improvement. That is true, Rowan. Very true. You good? Can we go? We need to run into that PNG back there.
Still wanna play?
Why are you bending over like that,
Wait.
lady?
Don't try to stop me.
No, look.
I suppose our time is up.
Running away again, Ilbert? It's because you ran last time that King Noctigal ended up the way he did.
Bye-bye. Alvin. Well, let's just hop into Shandu like nothing happened. Hey, buddy, can we get those wyverns real quick?
Is it true Hamil was attacked?
I'm surprised that you would care. The people of that village treated you horribly.
It's true that we were bullied a lot. But there was a man who gave us fruit, and a woman who put a blanket over me so I wouldn't get cold. They didn't deserve to have horrible things happen to them.
I see.
And having a great spirit running wild would be so scary. It was the Rashigal army that attacked, right? Why would they do that?
I don't know. It seems we'll have to head to Rashigal to find out.
Lots of dumb
And more
reasons for
importantly,
war.
to ensure the tragedy of Hamil is not repeated.
Yes.
Man, Hamil can just not get any good times. It's like anytime you name a village Hamil, it's just gonna get like blown up, or all your children are gonna get taken away by a rat lover, or like, I don't know, like some weird plague is gonna descend upon you. Cutscene time? Cutscene time.
Careful. Word of our altercation in the capital may have preceded us.
It'd be honestly weirder if it hadn't, but to be perfectly honest.
How was your audience with the king?
I'm sorry, we'll have to talk later. Can we depart right away?
Well, I guess that's possible. You in some kind of hurry?
Yeah! The king's men are hot on her!
No need to rush off.
Alvin, stop doing this to my soul.
Alvin?
They're on a wild goose chase in the mountains right about now.
You threw them off our scent? Is this some kind of peace offering?
What? It's only natural I helped you. We're friends, aren't we? Come on, you don't believe me? I know you've put your trust in me before. Would it kill you to give me another shot?
I guess not.
Attaboy.
It might kill you though, that's the thing.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you're safe.
Thanks. You almost sound sincere.
If nothing else, it seems that Alvin has bought us some time.
I'd ask what's going on, but I don't think I want to know. You people sure have a lot of drama in your lives.
That's for sure.
I'll be in front of the wyverns. Come see me when you're ready to fly.
Alvin, you don't get to be back in the fighting team. Sorry.
It's finally time.
It's like you don't even want to be my
We'll saddle up as
Like-
soon as we're ready.
my dive kick buddy. I can't believe this. The Chimeriad. Come here.
So Zhao is one of King Gaius's henchmen.
One of 4. They're called the Chimeriad because each member embodies a
Chimeria
different
lads.
weapon of the Chimera. Wings, horn, stinger, and fangs. I've heard rumors about them.
What stinger
Like
do
what?
chimeras
It
have?
isn't public knowledge, but 2 years ago, hostilities broke out on Shrade Island. Rashigal sent 120 elite soldiers, but the rumors say they were wiped out by 4
Why
enemy
stinger and not
agents.
claws?
4 people defeated 120 soldiers?
Sounds like we shouldn't wake the beast.
Also, we probably handled way worse than that, to be perfectly
All
honest.
right, we finally got some heart herb.
Did we?
It should definitely help out with Mila's pain.
Yeah, let's hurry on back.
I did not remember getting this.
I am beat. Come on, let's get a room for the night.
Alvin.
Wait, hold up.
Still having doubts about me, huh? And it looks like you're not the only one. Fine, fine. Remember the first time the 3 of us went to Niakara, and I went off by myself?
The time that I came out of my shrine and Jude was the only one there?
That's the one. I was off meeting with Wingle.
So you had a secret arrangement with them to hand Mila over if she became a problem.
How could you?
This place is
Stabbing
especially
Mila
yellow.
and Jude in the back like that.
Hold it. Yeah, I was working a few different angles back then, but this time I was just using that to our advantage. You know, the only reason we were given permission to use the wyverns is because I arranged that with them ahead of time.
Wait, so when you betrayed us in front of Gaius,
Quadruple agent.
If I hadn't
Triple
pretended
agent?
to betray you there, they never would have let us ride the wyverns. That's why I lied and told them you ran in the opposite direction of Shandu.
I want to believe you, but I can't. Not yet.
That reminds me. That Pressa woman we met at Kijara Sea Falls. It seemed like you already knew
Did
her.
I call Pressa Persia earlier? I feel like I did.
What do you want to know?
Who is she? Really? How can we trust you if you keep hiding information from us?
Hey, alright, calm down. No need to get snappy.
Do you even know what you're putting us through?
I hope that got picked up on the mic.
I met her when I was working for Rashigal's intelligence service. At the time, she was an Auj Oule secret agent working undercover in Fenmont.
And?
After that, we became more personally involved. You probably don't want to know the
Just choose
specifics.
spies, make it know.
Okay, I believe you. But I still don't trust you.
You're so cute when you're upset.
It's true.
Stop that. I'm still angry at you.
Alright, alright.
Alvin, can I ask you one last thing?
Of course.
Tell us why you're helping us. What's in it for you?
You're asking that now? Because I love the hell out of you guys, of course.
Aww. Dive and Rowan is buying that one.
More lies!
How could you even think that? I'm hurt.
You know, there's a part of me that just is like, no, Rowan, I could, or not Rowan, Alvin, I could almost believe that.
Are you okay? You look pale.
I'm fine. I just keep thinking about Hamil.
What happened there isn't your fault. You should try forgetting about it. I guess that's easier said than done. Maybe it would help to go see Hamil for ourselves.
Let's just fast travel back. I'm sure there'll be no problem with that. But first we need to sleep here like twice. Also, this place is way cheaper than the other place. Whatever its name.
I've become much
K
more
City.
used to the asperixis now.
But I'm assuming it still hurts.
That's what I've gotten used to.
Hey, Jude was so worried about you that he went and found you a heart herb.
What's that?
It's an extremely rare herb with potent healing abilities. When used during aromatherapy, its effects are second to
It's
none.
aromatherapy. We need you
went
to
all
smoke
that
it.
trouble for me?
It was nothing. Here, let's try it out.
That smells amazing.
I feel so much calmer.
How is it? Do you feel any better?
Yes, I can feel the tension melting away.
Mila?
I can't stop hiccuping.
Oh no! You caught my acute hiccup disorder?
What?
I kinda doubt that. She's probably just allergic to the hard herb aroma.
If it was an allergy, wouldn't she be sneezing?
Perhaps this is some unique aspect of Mila's anatomy?
I'm sorry. I'll put it out right away.
This is fun. I've never had hiccups like this before. It makes me forget all about my pain. Thank you, everyone.
Oh boy.
Oh,
No problem.
So, now what?
As long as Mila's happy, I say we can move right along.
After all, there's no better medicine than laughter.
I see.
exactly.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm guessing that first bit was probably the him wanting to go see the town, go to the inn. So the town is still in one piece. There's just no people.
Everyone's gone.
And now more of my memories are gone with them.
But they weren't very good memories, were they?
No, but they're still better than having nothing at all.
But you still remember what? It's still in your head.
Come on. The fruit trees are still here. The mountains are still here. I don't have memories of fruit.
I do. I remember having fruit curry for dinner once a week.
Oh yeah, the mayor always put apples in it. It was her favorite thing to make. Although, it was a little too sweet for me. Hey, wait a minute. Tipo can talk about things that Elise isn't even consciously aware of? I guess so. Then maybe Tipo can help you remember the things you've forgotten. Didn't you say Shandu looked familiar? If we use Tipo there, maybe you can remember something.
That's very perceptive.
Let's warp back to
If
Shandu.
this works, Elise may even be able to learn something about her parents.
That would be great! That's a really smart idea, especially coming from you, Leia.
Why, Hey!
Well, it's good to see Elise excited again. Well done.
In Leia's case, I think that was probably half inspiration and half blind luck.
You guys harp on her way too much. Oh no, the barrel is turned over. I know, like, it would be a lot for very little payoff, but like, seriously, like, everything is in one piece. Like, nothing is destroyed. You couldn't put in like a crater or something? Like they were talking about, like, oh no, they felt the activation of a great spirit. This is terrible.
So this is where they kept you, huh?
I didn't think it was actually
How
gonna
long
be
were
a
you in
cutscene.
here?
I'm not sure. Really long, or kinda short. It was a blur.
What would have happened to you if we hadn't come along?
The big man always used to say that I should try and get along with the villagers.
Big man.
So that maybe
Yeah,
I
this
could
is
live
definitely
here one
an
day.
older cutscene.
I'm sure he meant well by that. But you can't just ask a kid to live alone in some strange town.
There sure are a lot of barrels here.
Don't drink from those! They're full of strange juice that makes you dizzy.
This is porridge wine. It's a type of liquor that glows in the dark. The longer it ferments, the mellower the taste and glow.
Yo.
After 10 years, it'll shimmer like the moon. That's why
What?
they call the top shelf version Moonlight.
That's an
You sure know a lot about it.
Naturally.
that's certainly weird.
This flavor certainly is deep and rich.
Mila.
This may be one of the best things I've had.
Mila.
Hey, that's stealing.
Don't worry.
They're dead now.
Something like this won't faze me. Oh, nothing bad's gonna. Oh!
But it just did.
I just said it makes you dizzy.
That was the most. We didn't
It
have a
went
proper
straight to her legs.
fall animation.
I never would have guessed that was Maxwell's weakness.
So we'll just call it like drugs are her weakness, and alcohol is her weakness. She just has like no, I guess, constitute immunity. I don't even know how you would describe that. Either way, I have no idea which corner we need to go and smack Tipo into in order to make the cutscene start. So we're just gonna head in this direction.
Well, here we are at Shandu.
Well,
Do you remember anything?
it worked. My
When
plan.
you ask it like that.
It's way too much pressure.
Don't feel like you need to force it, Elise.
Pigeon.
Hey, didn't Wingull use a booster too? Maybe he has some connection to Tipo.
Let's go
That's
ask
possible,
him. Oh.
although his booster seems to be a different type. Do you know anything about him, Elise?
Elise, can your hair
Oh,
go
yeah,
white?
Wingull scares me.
Wait a minute. I think I know him.
You do?
I've got it! Wingull was in the laboratory.
He was? I don't remember him being there.
He used to be way thinner. He was the guy who was always in pain from the prototype's side effects or something.
You mean test subject number 1?
Sounds like we're getting somewhere.
Wingull must have volunteered to be a booster test subject.
The people at the laboratory said they could have never made Tipo without him. Could that mean that Wingull is...
My father?
Wingull said that the experiments had been humane.
Tipo, your dad.
Can we really trust him?
If nothing else, at least we know the experiments had a purpose beyond mere cruelty.
Papa Tipo, why are you Sasuke? I think burbs are over here. Here we go. Jurgen.
Are you ready to head for Fenmont?
Let's go, Yogurt.
You can't possibly land right in Rashigal's capital. You'll probably have to touch down on a high road nearby, or find some other suitable spot.
Time for our requisite Tales of Fly on Wyverns. Uh-oh.
This is quite difficult.
Don't drop Tipo.
Tipo, shut it!
Are we there yet?
No, not yet.
These crazy lizards. Are they defective? And now we can stare at the sea of clouds.
It's amazing.
It's so pretty.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Elise is with Alvin and not Rowan. What the? Dragon?
What the hell is that?
It's so huge! It's right on our six!
Hello, dragon. Nice dragon?
Everyone, die!
I know that laser sound effects. Uh-oh. Well, that could have been better.
Watch out!
Wait, we're back here?
Alvin, are you okay?
No time to chat now, kid.
You'll pay for what you did.
Ow.
We can't lose!
Stay on guard. Defending against the ruler of the skies, it will not be easy.
Ready? Fly! Diving Falcon! Try water! Take this! Punishing
Hey, I'll break their guard.
Rising Falcon! Look out! Let's go!
Get punched by rocks. It's not that bad. It's just a big lizard. Game's like, what if you had a boss? Yeah, this thing is still at half health. Get out. Get out from there. Okay, fuck. Oh, I have no more TP. You're not allowed to run away. Falcon kick.
All right, we beat the King of the Skies. That makes me the new ruler. Should we call you Queen? On second thought, forget it.
Queen Leia.
I'm just getting.
Oh, that was simpler than I was expecting. Thank goodness for that.
Please, no one panic. Women and children, seek shelter in your homes. All able-bodied men, to me.
Are you gonna judo hands us or something?
Ellie, what are you doing here?
I'm home.
Young madam.
Rowan? Everyone's back?
Good to see you again.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leia.
Hi.
I'm sorry to alarm you.
I heard all the commotion. I thought Auj Oule was invading.
Not quite.
You okay? You took a tough hit when you saved me.
Seemed like no big whoop at the time, but now it's really hitting me.
Help us carry him.
Alvin just got smacked by the King of the
Does
Sky.
it look like it'll heal?
My lady, I'm just a horse trainer.
This isn't a horse,
Which
it's
makes
got
you the
wings.
most qualified to help.
Does this look like a horse to you?
Young madam, please forgive me for the heavy burden I placed upon you when I left Sheraton.
Isn't that Ilbert, the former chief of staff? He was a tactician for the Rashagal army, you know.
Really? And he's on our side? That's great.
That's great. Bye. It's such a great thing.
All these rumors of war have everyone on edge lately. Let's head back to the manor before we cause any more commotion.
That's great. Honestly, a Tipo bouncy ball would be great.
The horse trainer says the wyverns need some time to recuperate.
I could honestly use with a
You all
Tipo
should rest here
plushie
in the city
myself.
while you can.
Oh boy.
That may be for the best. We're on the eve of a great battle after all. Everyone should get as much rest as they can.
Huh?
What's wrong? You look as if I just spoke Long Dao.
Mila's making perfect sense. We have had little rest since our departure from La Ronde.
And you could use some time to gather your thoughts.
Lorende. Le Ronde.
As you say.
Okay. Kick around. I said kick back. Kick around a bit while the wyvern heals. Just, you know, be good. Feel good. Where are you, Alvin? Oh, you're not, Alvin. Other side, maybe? I'm gonna poke Alvin while he's trying to sleep.
You seem in better spirits.
Our buddy Jude cheered us up.
Of course he did. It's what he does.
Mila?
Tipo, is Elise trying to tell me something?
Yep, but I think she'll say it on her own.
Oh, very well then. I'll wait.
Let's do our best.
Aww.
Let's do our best to destroy the lands of Kresnik.
Yay!
Huh? What are you doing?
Squish your face.
I'm not sure. You're just so cute. I feel an irrational need to pinch your cheeks.
I agree.
Please stop.
Yeah, my niece came over yesterday because she wanted to help us wash the dog, and my sister, you know, her mom doesn't really like have video games at their house, other than like, you know, smartphones, and so she, my niece, uh, like had this memory from like 2 years ago of me basically going and playing through this one like Zelda-like indie game together with her, and she was like, "I want to play it again," like, and she was just basically doing the whole like really excited. It was just like, "Oh, you're so adorable. I want to pinch your cheeks as well," kind of feel. I it's just you see something cute and small, you just want to go and it's just so cute. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad that she still has those happy memories, because she's really young. It wouldn't surprise me if she just didn't remember it at all.
Brain?
Yes,
You
give it to
still
me.
can't bring yourself to fight against Noctigal.
Yep. Now for serious time.
I know he must be stopped. I know I must help stop him. I know these things as facts. And yet...
Are you concerned about what would happen afterward?
Yes. Things will get complicated. Do you have any idea what a coup could mean for Rashagal?
Best case scenario, mass confusion and chaos. In the worst case scenario, the nation itself will dissolve.
If we reach that tipping point, I'm not so sure I could stem the tide.
Somehow, I doubt you've spent all these years letting your talents go dull.
Sometimes, experience is a hindrance rather than a help. I see all possible outcomes with such painful clarity that I'm unable to act.
Yeah.
Only you can decide what to do about that.
I see you have a lot of faith in me.
And why not? I'm quite fond of you.
To think the Lord of Spirits would say such words to me. I am not worthy.
Is that sarcasm?
No. It's just that at times you treat us the way a master might coddle a beloved pet.
I do?
Yes. So please, just think of this as the foolish pride of a lowly human.
You certainly are an adorable human.
Let's go pinch his cheeks too.
Anyway, returning to the topic at
Rowan's
hand.
adorable too.
Might I ask you to look after the others once this battle is over? They are all so young. I know Miss Elise and Miss Leia have bright futures awaiting them. Alvin concerns me, however. He is far less mature than he believes. Jude, on the other hand, he is so taken by you that he is desperately trying to become an adult as quickly as possible. Please, watch over them all.
Are you planning on dying along with Noctigal?
Certainly not. But I need to be prepared for such an outcome.
Very well. You have my word.
Rowan, you're not allowed to go and say ominous lines of raise death flags. It's against the law. We're gonna arrest you for that. Sorry. Yo, what even is the passage of time? This PlayStation 3 definitely doesn't know what time is. My daddy went off to work without his good luck charm I made. He said it's going to be a really tough job that will last for months and months, so I made him a 4 spirit charm to keep him safe. Says, would you deliver it to my daddy? Sure. He went to the Aldahisi Haven. Please tell him I'm a good girl, so don't worry and come back safe. Can I even go there right now? I cannot. Alright. Well, little girl, I'm sure I'll remember to give it to him in a couple months. Maybe there's some fresh buttons for sale. Please, the wyvern can't be that different from a horse. I have to show that I can handle things by myself. Otherwise, run, heal, please. Dang it, they got my cargo again. My shipment through the military checkpoint is hard enough. If I have to deal with monsters attacks too, I don't know how I'm gonna get by. I wish I could get someone to wipe out the high road monsters for me, but who would want a job like that? Sure. You'll do it? That's great! I've heard the monsters live in the north branches of South Strath High Road. Good luck, and in case you get killed, you should know that I can't afford to pay your funerals. Yikes. The yikes-a-roni. I have a feeling I need to just go back and rest. Oh! I also feel like I have failed the pinkest quest. That's okay. Who even wants to be a pinker anyway? This is definitely a case of the... Oh no, wait a minute. Where on the map do I need to go right? Oh. Hello. I just walked right by you, huh?
Why so forlorn?
I definitely approach you from behind. You...
Forlorn? You mean sad? No, I'm fine.
If you say so.
Hey, what's Fenmont like? I've never been out of Laurent before, so I'm kinda curious, you know?
A lot of people live there, but no one really seems to know one another. I actually prefer places like your hometown, where everyone is... What's the phrase? Right?
They're right neighborly together.
Huh. I guess that's just how cities are.
Perhaps. Actually, something's been bothering me. May I ask you a question?
Sure, ask away.
Do you have some experience with Spyrex technology?
Why do you ask?
I saw the surprised look on your face when you first heard the word Spyrex. It was a different expression than what I'm used to seeing.
Detective
You're
Mila.
perceptive. You see, I was a really sickly kid. I spent a lot of time getting treated for my illness. It all started when I was hurt in an accident. And that accident was caused by a Spyrex.
Was it Exodus's doing?
I don't really remember. Maybe the accident caused a bit of amnesia, or maybe I was just too little. Still, someone said that a Spyrex explosion caused the accident. That much I remember at least.
Yikes.
I see. Are you all better now?
Oh yeah, fit as a fiddle. But it was a long road to get here. I almost gave up on my treatment a few times.
Yeah.
I felt hopeless, like I'd never get better no matter what the doctors tried. I started to believe there was nothing anyone could do for me anymore. But every time I felt hopeless, Jude would try to cheer me up.
Gotta have somebody.
So that's why you're here.
Right. Now it's my turn to help Jude out.
The reasons why she wants
I'd
to
hate it
go.
if Jude got hurt. I'd hate it if Jude couldn't become a doctor. It appears that Jude is your primary motivation.
Hey! Don't read those aloud! Put that away! And don't you dare tell Jude about any of this. It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Why? I think Jude would be happy to hear this. You humans are so confusing sometimes.
Whatever. Just promise you won't tell him.
Very well. I promise.
Funny thing, though. At a certain point, I realized that my reasons were all for myself. I wonder why I really came along. I mean, I'm just extra baggage for you guys. Even Elise carries her weight around
carry
here.
your weight better than Elise.
You're doing your best, aren't you? You have nothing to be ashamed of. Whether you succeed or not isn't the important thing. It's whether you try.
Now you sound like Jude trying to cheer me up. But you have to admit, success sure beats failure.
I suppose I can't deny that. But I do think what matters most is having the will and the heart to do what must be done.
That's true.
You think so?
Absolutely. That's what I believe, at least.
Huh. For some reason, when you say it, I can't help but feel it's true.
Yeah, that's what she lives by.
Well, nothing to do but my best, right?
Exactly. Any more fresh buttons instead? Or buttons? Okay. Let's go back to this room. Help. Maybe now that I've talked to, you know, like it's a whole series of progression thing. Unless... Is this a door? No, it's not a door. I was fairly certain that wasn't a door, but honestly, you never know. Okay. So. No. Go. So the only people left are Alvin and... Oh, you know what? Alvin's probably at the inn. Wait. No, he's not. Well, I guess technically he's at the inn, but just not in the way I was thinking.
What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be recovering from your injury?
Maybe I'm just plotting the best way to betray you again.
Maybe.
At this point, I can't tell if you're joking.
Ooh, ouch. That's a low blow.
Drop the phony indignation. Tell me, what are your true intentions?
We went over this already. I want to take care of my mother.
And I believed you at first. Now, not so much.
Why?
You haven't severed all ties with Exodus. And yet you've never attempted to assassinate me like the other Exodus agents.
Maybe the opportunity never presented itself. Maybe I'm plotting your hit right now.
Maybe.
That's it? You're not even gonna get mad or anything?
It's bait.
Being murdered would be unfortunate. I wouldn't be able to protect this world anymore.
Unfortunate indeed. Then get out of my face and you won't have to worry about me killing you. You truly are Maxwell, through and through.
Yeah. Okay. Who else is here? Where are you hiding, Jude? Jude! Jude, are you in the inn for some bizarre reason? You better not be at the inn, Jude. You're not, Jude. Why is there a jack-o'-lantern? Not another one. My parents keep sending me these. They're nothing but portfolios of men they want me to marry. I keep telling them I don't want to get married yet, but they won't shut up about grandkids. But of course, that's not your problem. Thanks for taking the time to deliver this. What? Yeah. I was planning that all along. Oh boy. Okay. Jude. just looking on the map to see where there are dots for like talkable NPCs. Maybe it really is further down here. Are you selling fresh Jude? I need to talk to Jude. Jude's our dude. Maybe I can go back to the inn now? Because that's everybody except for Jude, who's the main character and would be wandering around right now as well. Oh wait, there he is. Get out the gate. What's up, Jude? Bye, Jude. Or I guess you're coming with me.
I never thought we'd end up back here again.
Does this count as backtracking?
It seems like forever ago that you were injured.
Have you figured out your mission? What you must do?
I just want to help you out.
I see.
But that's not all. I want to protect the spirits as well. You go to such lengths to protect humans. So it's only fair that I become strong enough to protect spirits too.
Dude, I feel like that entails more than you think of.
You will strive to be our protector. A bold statement. Maybe I've been wrong about humans after all. I never imagined one of you wanting to protect our kind, let alone making it his mission. I'm almost speechless. I've never felt this happy. Now I really must destroy the Lance of Kresnik, for all our sakes.
That reminds me. What are you planning on doing after you've destroyed the Lance?
Destroying the Lance and the Spyrex devices is merely one facet of my mission here. My whole reason for existing hasn't changed.
So you'll return to Nia Khera and live the way you did before?
Most likely.
But with Exodus around, won't your life still be in danger?
Maybe you'll need a specific young, attractive
Also
doctor to
likely.
help you out.
What you need is a bodyguard, someone to watch your back.
Yeah.
Are you offering to stay with me?
Say yes. But also say no, because
Is that possible?
Leah wants you more.
If that's what you decide to do, then you should do it. I'll need to create some story to keep you by my side.
Really? Thank you.
It's the least I can do. You're the reason I'm standing here right now, preparing to fulfill my mission. I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Huh? Oh, no, you don't have to do that. We haven't even gotten to the real fight yet.
Good point.
Oh, just the pair I was looking for. Your wyverns have fully recovered.
It's been like 2 seconds. What?
Let's return to the plaza.
Okay.
Oh boy. The wyvern's just like, oh, just a little bit of fire, I'm fine.
Where's Alvin?
He hasn't shown up yet. He's probably figuring out his next lie.
Probably.
That's not true.
What does everyone else think of Alvin? Would you feel safe going into battle with him?
He's just trying to help out his mom, right? I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff.
I worry he himself will be unable to deal with that way of life much longer.
Don't forget, Alvin was the one who saved me from the bad guys.
What do you think?
We'll need to keep up our guard around him until he reveals his hand. He remains trustworthy in battle, at least.
No, it's not polite to talk about someone behind his back.
Don't be late.
don't care.
What can I say? You guys are my only allies.
That makes everyone. Let's be off.
Please wait.
Rowan, are you really gonna fight with your old buddy?
Please wait.
It is my fault that Noctigal became the man he is. I am prepared to fight him when the time comes.
You have our support.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
I've got your back, too.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't worry. I'll pick up your dentures if you drop them, Grandpa.
Please do.
What, no pithy retort?
I guess that means we're all ready.
Let's make our final preparations before setting off.
Wingle's
Elise, what happened? You're tottering all over the place. I was staring at the windmill, and now the world keeps spinning.
There's no beating big cities. So many interesting things for a grown man to see and do.
To see and do. Enchandu. Oh.
That man in black suddenly started speaking some weird language.
That was Longdao, the language of the clan that used to rule Auj Oule.
Do you speak it?
Not really, but I can understand it to some degree.
But what made him abruptly start speaking like that?
It appeared to be some sort of battlefield transformation. A side effect of his booster, perhaps.
Does that mean I'll start speaking some weird language too?
Then you wouldn't be able to talk to anyone.
He just made you a ventriloquist.
Relax, that won't happen. His booster is totally different from Tipo. And if you did start speaking some weird language, I would totally learn it so we could still talk. Thank you.
Are you good with languages, though?
Well, that's beside the point.
Yeah. You learn languages for your bro. Doesn't matter if you're good.
Flying was so much fun!
The wyverns weren't as scary
People,
as I
you're
thought
always
they'd
flying,
be.
though.
I'm just glad they didn't eat you.
Too bad they didn't eat Alvin the traitor.
Oh, did I forget to mention wyverns only eat children? But they don't eat their flesh. They nibble away at their souls. So gently that the kids don't even notice.
Alvin is such a big
soaring through
brother.
the sky, most of your soul could have been chewed away.
That's a lie. That's total nonsense.
I was right to be afraid.
They make it too easy.
Alvin, this is why you are a better Zelos than Zelos. Because freaking Tales of Symphonia, Zelos is just basically spend the whole time being like, ooh, I could be a good guy, could be a bad guy, who knows? But it's only kind of vaguely established near the end. Up until that point, he's just basically some guy who flirts with everything that moves, you know? Alvin over here, not only does he establish the whole, like, I'm a shady character who probably shouldn't be trusted very early on. It's not just for a singular, like, oh no, Alvin betrayed us, and now he's evil, and we may kill him or choose not to kill him, you know? And I feel like Alvin is way more of an attractive, like, smooth, like, sort of like between Zelos and Alvin, right? Who would you want to flirt with you, right? Sure, Zelos, ignore the fact that Zelos has no nose and looks like Sephiroth, Voldemort with hair, because he has no nose. Like, he's just a generic Bishi boy. Alvin over here, he looks like the kind of guy that you could, like, hang out with. He would give you the best of times. He would just, and they're absolutely right. He's just, that air of mystery around him is just like, mwah, chef's kiss. Like, the man gets it. You can decide what it stands for in your own mind. Yes. I think they asked that because I think once we travel, we won't be able to go.
Thank you for everything.
Leave Noctigal or Rashigal for a while.
Please return home safely.
for my brother as well.
All I'm saying
You
is,
have my word,
I'd be
young
fine
madam.
dating Alvin.
Then let's be
Let
off.
us know. We are now back in the nighttime spirit climb.
I believe we just need to follow this road to reach Fenmont.
Yeah, let's go.
Bye, the wagon. Actually, wait. Can't we just talk to the bird? Yeah, we can go back to Sheriff. Yeah, okay, never mind. Why'd they make us
And the
double
walking
check?
begins.
I'm sure you can see why it wouldn't be practical to ride the wyverns into Fenmont.
You'd get spotted right away!
Yes, there'd be no avoiding a battle, and civilians would get dragged into it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But is it really okay to leave the wyverns alone like that?
They shouldn't have anything to fear from the monsters.
Because the monsters are their friends?
Oh, no, no. The wyverns may look docile, but they can be quite tough when
They'll
they need
eat
to be.
them.
Monsters aren't their friends. Monsters are their food.
Really? Oh, I was right to be afraid!
People's just gonna say that line forever. Well, I was right to be afraid. Why do you wait? No, that's just a clown. Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, it's now Goofy. I oh boy. All right. For Gondola. Alright, so I think we're going to get to the area, like, basically, there should be like a save point or something like that, right outside the city. And we will stop there.
Nice one.
Just because it's going to be a whole thing. And with this being Sunday night stream, I don't want to take all of too much time with it. Smack him in the face! Ivan Falcon!
Man, are we good or what?
Yeah.
Ouch, the cold shoulder.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excelente! Alvin, it's not a cold shoulder with you around.
Here we go.
All right.
That was easy. Those were warning fights?
Just keeps.
A little exclamation point and everything. We just zoinked them. Easy as can be.
Attack!
You know, it's kind of weird to think, like, just like imagine what a world without daytime would be like. You know, play through Final Fantasy 14 and you get to see what a world without night is like. I feel like never seeing the sun would be a very different kind of vibe, you know? I mean, beyond the whole, like, oh, how would vegetation continue to exist? Yeah, nonsense. That, like, but, like, I feel like, on top of the whole, like, not being able to tell passage of time very well, I think it would be really, like, I don't know, I feel like it would be kind of depressing to have it be constantly nighttime. Like, even though I don't go out that much, like, it's still one of those things where it's like, I still like doing things during the daytime. Just because, like, a new day just makes me more motivated and all that, you know? But in like a world that there's like, I guess, spirit climb that's always nighttime, it's like, outside's gonna always look the same, you know?
Is fighting the only answer?
Yes.
There's all.
So, it's just like a thought. I'm kind of, it's one of those things that I kind of wish they like touched on a little bit more.
Oh dear. Jude, your clothes are torn. Please hold still for a moment. Be done in just a jiffy here.
Wow, as good as new. Thanks.
Nice job. Those are Jude's best clothes, you know. He spent days fretting over exactly what to get. He bought them for his move to Fenmont because he was terrified he'd look like a country bumpkin.
He does look like.
That's surprisingly adorable of you.
Go right ahead. Blab all my secrets.
That's a fine story.
No, it's okay,
Please
Jude.
take
She
good
called
care
you
of them.
adorable.
How did you get to be so good at sewing anyway?
I learned it when I was in the military. Originally, it was just so I could sew up the lips of any of my men who leaked vital information.
Yeah, bae.
After that, I took up needlepoint as a hobby. Oh, that's such an embarrassing story, though. Let's keep that a secret between us.
Guess that's one secret she won't spill.
The funny thing is, I could actually believe that story being true with Rowan, but I could also equally believe it's just a thing he said to teach a, like, you know, life lesson.
Is it me or did it suddenly get all dark?
It was
That's
already
the
dark.
night climb. We must be close to Fenmont.
It was already dark. What are you talking about? Running away at the speed of sound. Stay away. Alright. So, next time we're gonna run straight into that PNG in the distance. But for now, thank you for coming, everybody. I believe next stream will be Tuesday, which will be more Legend of Heroes. We're about to start the next big bit in what was we're in the capital. Gransel, that's it, Gransel. So we will be resuming all that on Tuesday, and then Thursday will be more of this. We did do we opted to do this on today just because we ended up missing we ended up missing more Xillia streams than Trails in the Sky streams. So either way, thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one. Johnny.